Okay, this morning I'm mounting this tiny little blower motor on a couple of pieces of unistrut here. I think that's called unistrut. It's going to be to sit on the ground, and we're going to use it to blow air. There's the intake. Blow more air on the fire for the evaporator. I find that it could burn a little hotter. I want all the pans to boil, so I think this might be the answer. I got a piece of I made a little flange here. Yesterday I did that before I went home, and weld that exhaust pipe on there, and then I got some black water pipe, and I kind of turn it so that it blows upwards. Probably not completely straight up, but we'll see how it fits together. So I got one little weld left to do here, get that exhaust pipe welded on, and I'm going to spray paint it black. Just give it a little shot of paint, make it look a little better, and as soon as that's done, I can run my wires. I bought a little cheap extension cord. I'm just going to cut the end off, run it in here, power up the switch. Got a little light switch, and because if the sap starts to boil too violently and starts to foam up, you got to be able to turn it off quick. So I put the switch on there. I don't really know if I need it. I don't want to unplug and plug it in every 5 minutes or so. So this way we'll turn it off, and we have to, for this year, I'm going to make it run through the front door, the air door on the front of right below the loading door for the wood. But next year I might actually make a little door at the other side of it, so we can just shove this pipe right in, and when we want, we pull it out and close it off. But that's for next year. So let me get that weld done. I'll put that exhaust pipe on, and we'll get back and we'll put it on the ground. I'll show you how it works. And the next time we fire up that evaporator, the sap's supposed to run a lot this week, so I'm hoping to do another run by, today's Tuesday? No, Monday. So probably by Thursday, Friday, we'll use it again. So we're under 14-day quarantine, so shut down. I'm allowed to work. I checked this morning on the website, on the news website, and I am a service provider for essential services. So yeah, but the place got nobody working there. So if it does snow, I don't really have to go. It's kind of like every day is a Sunday. I have to go, but I don't have to go. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm glad it's the end of the winter. But I'll be happy when this is all over, this crazy world. Okay, let's get that welded on. Okay, don't try this at home. I thought I'd test this thing before we go any further. I've never heard it run. It runs great. It's blowing quite a bit of air too. So I think that's going to work great. So got a brand new wire on there. Just wire up the switch. I'm going to paint it, and then we're going to wire it up. Okay, that's welded on. I put a little angle on this side. That's a straight cut on that side. That's the way I found that piece. And the mirror image cut like this. Seems to look pretty fantastic. I think I'll cut it in half. I don't want it sticking up that high. So I'll cut it about where my thumb is there. And it's welded on. Don't judge me by my weld. I did not have the temperature turned up enough. This was the last thing I welded. Where was it? Oh yeah, I welded the underside of this housing. It had a hole in it, and it burnt through, so I turned it way down, and I'd forgotten I did that. So now I clean off that black stuff. I'll cut this to about that's turning out pretty good. Turn that, I think we're going to call this the ramjet. Yeah. And give it a little shot of paint. Okay, we'll go back and cut that. Okay, I got it clamped up. I'm going to cut it straight. I was thinking of cutting it on an angle, but that's all we're going to do. All right, let's clean that up and weld it. Last step. Oh, we still have the heat shield and wired up, so a few more steps and some paint. Ooh, ugly welds. Well, it's a little off balance. It's supposed to sit like that. So I had a feeling it might do that because that pipe's sticking quite far. So when I put the heat shield on, I'm just going to come down. I think I'm going to go out a little further. Extend this this piece out now. Yeah, little details, you know, that I think it's going to work fantastic. Little ramjet. Yep, going to make that fire go hot. Yeah, let's continue. I'm going to cut a little piece of Unistrut. Just weld it right to the end of this one. Just go a little further, that's all. Simple. Okay, there we go. It's finished. Just I think it's still hot from welding it. So I put a little piece of conduit on there for a handle. It's nice to be able to lift it with one hand. It's kind of... And I found, well, this old shelf here, I found that. I cut the end off a metal storage. You know, those racking things. This is part of the racking system, I believe. And bent the end of it, welded it on there, put a couple of little tabs, reinforced. It was a little flimsy at first. Now it seems okay. Well, there it is, guys, all finished up. I got it wired. I even got a nice faceplate on the box. Paint job turned out pretty good. And it's plugged in, it's working. That's really blowing air there. I'll let you listen to it. The only thing I might change, if it does, we'll see how it works, but I might cut 2 inches off here. Weld a piece of flat bar up from the pipe up here down to there, and cut this piece off. I want to get it in the fire as far as I can. I checked the balance point. It's past where the sheet metal is, so I didn't need to come out that far. So one little tweak if I need to. I can do that. One little mistake. Well, I don't even know if it's a mistake, but there's no plans to follow this. It's not an invention. None of this has been invented, but I think I needed that heat shield. And it also serves as a handle, so that little piece of tubing there works great to pick it up. And it protects the plastic. I was going to look for a metal cover plate, but I used the plastic one because it's pretty sheltered in there now with this. It's pretty solid, that little metal shield. Yep. So now we're going to wait. We got a couple of days to collect some sap, and then once we have enough, we're going to fire it up and try this thing out. Yeah, I like it. Thanks for watching.